Be sure and stick around for the end of today's devotion because we're going to talk about fluorocarbon fishing line. Good morning, guys and girls. August 21. We're going to be looking at the book of Judges 21:25. In those days, Israel did not have a king. All the people did whatever seemed right in their own eyes. Does that sound like the United States of America right now? All the people did whatever seemed right in their own eyes. At any given time on any body of water, you can catch fish in a lot of different ways. Almost any lure or technique will work, but obviously some work much, much better than others. We all fish in what we believe is the right way with the right bite at that particular time. We're doing what seems right in our own eyes in fishing. Without leadership, people are on their own to determine right and wrong. Without God, what seems to be the right way becomes more perverse and more sinful. Here in America, many things unheard of when I was a kid, absolutely unheard of, are now accepted as normal American behavior. They're accepted as being morally right, totally immoral things. Some are not only accepted, but they're openly rewarded. Think about that for a second. We make light of sexual sin, lying, cheating, and greed. Greed is an open part of business, and employees many times feel that they have the right to steal. At the same time, Christian values are routinely mocked. And can I tell you, they're being attacked. Christian values are being attacked. Churches are being attacked. They're trying to shut the churches down in the United States of America. The virus let them get their foot in the door, and they're pushing that door open more and more to close the door at the front of the American church. Who's leading your sense of right and wrong? The world or our God? You know, this scripture here today and this devotional, even though this was written many, many years ago, I think I wrote this book, 2010, 2012. This seems like America right now. And one of the things that God said would happen before the end time, when Jesus comes back to the earth, was these things that we're seeing now, things that are perverse and immoral and horrible, would be accepted as the right thing to do. We have a lot of people in the United States of America right now accepting rioting, burning, looting, stealing, killing, raping. They're accepting that. And we've seen what happens in America without law enforcement. Can you imagine what happens without God? If they close the churches, God might just leave. And we'll see what will happen with America without God. Can I tell you, it's not going to be a very pretty picture. It's not going to be the America that you and I want to live in. All right, let's look at our tip this week. We talked about that we were going to talk about fluorocarbon line. Our tip is very simple. Use fluorocarbon line in super clear water. Well, when I wrote this, the technology wasn't available for fluorocarbon coated line. Fluorocarbon line is beneficial for a couple, 2 or 3 reasons, but the main reason is that it's supposedly pretty much invisible in water. The fish can't see it. So in really, really clear water, we want to use fluorocarbon line. Nowadays, we have fluorocarbon coated line. The advantages of fluorocarbon coated line is you have a good, strong, supple, pliable, manageable line underneath and a fluorocarbon coating. The fluorocarbon coating is like putting camouflage on us out in the woods. You know, I'm pretty visible right here in this black shirt, but if I got back here was a little bit darker, took the logos and stuff off of it, blend in pretty good with the black shirt out there. Black's a pretty good camo. But that's what fluorocarbon line does. It camouflages your fishing line where the fish can't see it. Now, Fluorocarbon coated does exactly the same thing. You got a much better line underneath it. And here's the big deal. It's way, way cheaper. It's about $10 a spool. That's about all it costs. So if you're in really clear water, fluorocarbon line or fluorocarbon coated line will definitely get you more bites. And with fluorocarbon coated, you don't have a line that's going to break unexpectedly when you least expect it. You're going to have a line that's a lot more manageable, that backlashes less, that fits on your spool better, that works better as far as tying knots, the whole 9 yards. Fluorocarbon coated fishing line. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And I hope you've noticed, I guess they've left. I hope you've noticed. I swear there was some elk out there earlier. They have disappeared. I never heard them move. Guys and girls, have you a great one out there today. And remember, I sure do love you.